Yo. Day 54. Not really. In terms of music, I had work, so I didn't do too much music. Did some marketing stuff during break, and I'm gonna do some marketing stuff after this video. It's 12:30, and I'll probably do some till 2 a.m. and I'll go to bed. What I kind of wanted to talk about is I was kind of thinking this at work. And it's kind of the sense of these past 3 years I've been doing this music, right? And I kind of created this mindset where all I do is music. So anything I think about, it just became an obsession, right? And I've really been thinking recently that whether this is a good or a bad thing, is that I really don't know who I am outside of this sphere of music, right? And I hate using the term I don't know who I am because I think it's such like a blanket statement, and it can be, that term can be used in such a variety of ways. But I think the point still remains the same of, yeah, I think it just still, to me, I know how I consider it. Like, I feel like my whole identity is that, and everything I've become is this person that kind of just does music, and anything outside of it, like, it would get to a point where I would like get headaches just because of like the internal pressures on myself. And say if I don't go to the gym, like every single day is like a strive for me to improve myself, right? I feel like if I don't do that, if I have a day where I don't do that, it's like complete capitulation. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? It's your mind just goes into turmoil. And I was really just thinking, like, outside of music, what experiences do I have? Who am I? What, like, who am I as a person? Take away music from me, and take away the way of living that I have at the moment. What am I? And I do think when this album is done, as much as I don't want to or do want to, whatever that is, I think it's beneficial for me to kind of see the world and kind of take a step back from music, this kind of life that I'm living at the moment. And I think that would be beneficial for my music as well. Because I've been Lauryn Hill said in an interview, and it's like, how can you make music if your lifestyle is so sheltered and so like kind of like closeted kind of thing? It's like if I just live in a certain place, or I live in the studio like she said, I believe, how am I meant to make songs about my experiences and stuff? I do think when this album's done, I need to kind of live a little. So I feel like at the moment I'm just not. Like, what's interesting to me is I was thinking this earlier at the gym, because I went to the gym after work. It's a Saturday night and the gym is empty. And a lot of people, you see like this hustle culture. Oh, look at me, I'm at the gym on a Saturday night, and everyone, that kind of shit, right? Oh, everyone else, and then look at me kind of like vibe. And I think it's bullshit. And then what I thought to myself is, it's easier for me to go to the gym after work at 10 o'clock, wherever it was. It's easy for me to do that than go out and socialize and talk to people and be human, right? Because everyone glorifies the guy that goes to the gym on the weekends, doesn't go out and doesn't do this. It's easier for me to stay in and work hard on music or work hard at the gym than it is to go out and have a good time. And I think there's something really wrong with that. You know, I've kind of trained myself to be able to do that these few years. I guess I am the end product of what I worked towards since the start of me doing this. I mean, I've never really been the type of guy to kind of go out and stuff like that. I've always preferred to be by myself and stuff. But I just find it so interesting how, you know, I really don't like some, I really don't like the content of like the hustle culture. I think it's so like, I don't know, I don't know, like some of the stuff I see, like I like seeing the stuff like Michael Jordan and like Kobe and like when Michael Jordan goes, maybe it's my fault. Like that speech, I think that speech is so good. But like when I see this shit and it's like, look at me, I'm going to the gym in the week. I think it's so shit because like, what are you doing? Like, if your only reason to be going to the gym on the weekends is to show that you're better than other people, you're doing it completely wrong. Because why are you living your life in the pursuit of how other people think of you? That's like completely backwards. Like it's completely backwards. You're you're kind of putting yourself in a state of suffering if you think the gym is suffering, and you know you're kind of putting yourself in a state of like, oh, look how disciplined I am, look how this I am, whilst people are living life and they're making memories and stuff. Like, if that's your reason for going to the gym on the weekends, you're a fucking idiot. I swear you're an idiot. But if it's to like better yourself, like your kind of thing is, no, I don't want to go out, I want to better myself. Like I'm doing it for me. Then that's great. But if you're doing it because like, oh, if you're doing it with the mindset of, oh, look how good I am compared to other people, you're a fucking idiot. I swear you are. Yeah. And I was at the gym today and I was kind of like, have I won? Like, have I achieved the kind of pursuit I wanted when I was starting this 3 years ago? Because when I first started everything, I hated doing long tasks. I hated going to the gym. I hated it so much. No, I didn't hate going to the gym. I really enjoyed going to the gym, right? But I remember, I tried going to the gym 5 days a week when I first started out. And it'd be like I've gone 3 times and I'd be dreading tomorrow morning. So I'd be like, oh, I've got to go to the gym again. But now I'm just like, I don't even think about it, right? I just, yeah, as I said before, it's easier for me to do these hustle disciplined things than actually live life, which I think is no good. And people can like say, oh, that's great. That means you, but like they'll say that's great. I'm sorry, sorry. I I thought it in my head, but I didn't speak it because I was drinking. I'm like that's great. Like, um, that means you can just continue doing what you're doing. But it, I feel like a robot in many cases. I really do. It's like today at work, like I literally said it to my manager. I was like, I feel like a robot. I'm saying the same four phrases. Would you like a bag? Or cash or card? And I was doing that for 6 hours straight. Well, I had a break, but half an hour break, but like for the whole shift. And it's like, how am I meant to make the best music if my work, if my routine, my train of thought is so robotic? It's so, I do the same thing every day. I wake up, I do music, I go to the gym, I do music, I go to bed. It's like yeah, it's good what I'm doing. Like, it's not I'm not gonna downplay what I'm doing, but it's more just like, I don't know. Like, the reason why I think it's different for me, right, is because say if I was a entrepreneur at some tech company, or I don't know, an entrepreneur of some sort, right? whose main focus is business. Yes, what I'm doing right now is the complete optimal way of how I should be functioning, right? Because that kind of business needs, just hours and labor and, just showing up every day. But I think it's different for me. I make music. Like, yeah, obviously the working hard and the showing up every day, that's really good. But doing that every single day, as much as it's good that you're working hard every single day, it hinders the actual music you're making because what am I talking about? If I'm just constantly slaving away at music every single day, how will I be able to like construct like a variation of like different melodies? Will it just be robotic like the way I'm working? And that's what I'm worried about because as much as I'm like um as much as I'm putting in the hours every single day and it's all got everything, it's going well and you know stuff like that, it's just more how do I know what I'm doing is hindering my music because the idea of doing it every single day and constantly working towards every single day sounds good on paper. Like if you look at it on paper, like that is the best way of showing up, right? If you're doing it every single day, you're likely to improve. But when you've been doing it for so like I agree with what I've been doing till now was the best way for me to improve. Just keep doing it, right? Because when I first started, I was bad, and I've still got a lot to work on, obviously. But when I first started, I was bad. So what I needed was the hours. Yes, like that is the most important part. Just constantly utilizing your hours and just working on your craft, right? But it's for me now. I feel like it's more. It should be more focused. It should be more like it should be concentrated sessions, right? Because I feel like I've acquired the skills. When you're first starting out, you kind of need to know what you're doing, so you need to be working these long ass days, and you need to kind of build that mindset of what the fuck you're meant to be doing. But I feel like now it should be more of these concentrated sessions where I'm just like giving 100% and then I'm done for the day. You know what I mean? Because I can't lie. If I take 4 days away from music, I'm itching to do music. Like I love making music, right? Like if I take a week off, bro, I can't wait for day 8 where I start again. And I feel like say say if I have that mindset of oh, I can't wait to be doing it, wouldn't I be making better music? The actual intention towards doing it. There's actual intention towards making it. I just don't know. It's really interesting because it's such a weird position for me because I know that when I'm doing music full time, I will be doing that. I will be doing concentrated hours. But because I'm doing everything in my power to be able to do music full time at the moment, I feel like I need to dedicate every single minute to music. But if you think about it, like I'm saying, that's not the most productive way of doing it. But in your mind, it's the on paper task. It's okay, what's the best way to get out of, what's the best way to pursue doing music full time? Okay, spend your entire being doing music in order to, break free. But maybe I'm going the wrong way about it. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, because as I said, when I'm doing music full time, eventually, that's how I'm going to be operating. It's going to be when I get these sudden bursts. It's going to be when these concentrated hours. But at the moment, I don't have that freedom to be able to do that. But I don't know whether what I'm doing right now is like hindering my music. Because like for me at the moment, every weekend's like this. And again, this is not me saying, "Oh, look at me." No, I'm literally saying like, maybe I should be socializing and being human and stuff like that. Like, I'm 23, like, why am I here every single Saturday in my room? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's important to kind of understand, because if I'm not doing music, my mind spirals, and I just don't know. I'm really torn. Because I know what I know what I should be doing. Like, I know what the optimal way is, and that is, like I said, to be doing concentrated hours and not spending every single second you have on music, doing it in these concentrated, like, work, deep focus sessions, and also working in moments of, like, very sudden and, crazy inspiration. I think that's the best way to make art. But because of where I'm at and what I want to achieve, like, I want to do music full time, I just feel like I need to spend every being doing music. But I don't know if spending every being doing music is the best way of doing it. So I don't know. It's really interesting. Because I feel like that's where it kind of collides. Because when I first started doing music, I would watch a lot of, like, self-improvement stuff. But I feel like a lot of the self-improvement stuff is towards people that are making businesses. I'm making art. Like, I'm really making art. Like, I'm really making something out of nothing. Like, really making something that means something to you, I'm not saying business people don't. Like, their business is their baby. But, like, I'm really making art, bro. Like, it's different. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what the answer is. But I just feel like I would be doing things differently if I was doing music full time. I do think I need to, after this album's done, I do think I need to take some time out for myself. And that's for everything. Literally for everything. That's for the quality of my music. That's just for me. Been doing this for 3 years. And the most I've ever taken off is like a week. And very rarely. Like, I travelled twice last year, and one of the places I travelled was Brighton. Like, we gotta be so real here, like, yeah. And I don't know if future me will kind of be like, no, you shouldn't do that, like, you gotta keep working. He's an idiot. Because I think I should take 2-3 months out for myself. I really think I should. But yeah. Just keep going. But then it's that mentality of, keep going. It feels like a chore. If I'm going into these melody sessions or these recording sessions and me going, oh, I can't be asked to do it, how am I going to make my best music? But then, every time I say, oh, it feels like a chore, and I don't do it, I'm not progressing towards where I want to be. So it's just such a weird dynamic at the moment. And as I was saying before, after this video, I'm going to be doing music marketing till 2:30. And, these hustle culture guys will go, yeah, well done, good for you. But it's like, it's easier for me to do this than being a human and going outside, like, and actually socializing and talking to strangers and, you know, having these memories and whatever. It's easier for me to sit inside and work on music. So that's not something I should be proud of, because, you know, to them it's, oh yeah, you're challenging yourself, but it's not a challenge for me. And that sounds like arrogant because I'm saying, oh, it's not a challenge, or it's not. I'm not. It's not how I'm trying to word it. Why did I choose this life? Why did I? Why do I have the need to be somebody? Who am I trying to prove? Why can't I just, I don't know, be like everyone else, I guess? Anyways, I'll let you know how everything goes tomorrow. Doing some more recordings, work on the melodies, and yeah. Selfish is on track to be done in a couple weeks. 5 or 6 days, I'd say. So, yeah. By next Saturday, production should be done. Yeah. Just feel like I have a lot to think about in the moment. But I don't know if anything will change. You know, because on paper, everything I'm doing, you know, that's the right thing. I'm doing the right thing. Like, yeah, keep grinding. It's like, when do I get to like kind of live? I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah. Good night.